So for the most part, I want to make this video about how it is that I can make several videos every day about Doterra, about working online, and about, I guess, the reasons why I want to do it. I feel like this business at this point comes to me very naturally because it is something that I've worked every single day on for over a year. And it's changed from what from what I did over a year ago to what I do now. My goals have changed, my life has changed really, in figuring out what it is that I want to get out of life. And I feel like the reason why it's easy for me to make a video about an oil or make a video about a product value when it comes to saving money, whether it's a video about an oil in particular, or if it's a video about why it is that I do what I do and why I do it, why I do what it is, and whatever. But I mean, for me, it simply comes down to knowing what I want, and what I want to do is work online, and so therefore I come home every day, and that's what I do. And that was as basic and as simple as it started for me. I remember a friend of mine getting pregnant, and she was working on her feet as a waitress, and I thought to myself, I don't want to be a waitress when I start a family. I just don't want to be on my feet all day. Call it lazy, call it whatever you want, I don't care. And at that moment, I decided I wanted to be a stay-at-home parent. I really started seeing the struggles that she was having, working. I saw the struggles they were having financially. I saw just a lot of struggle, and being around people who struggle, I felt, for them, and I felt, in my heart, like, I don't want to go through that kind of struggle. I don't want it to be that hard. I want to be able to afford the things that I want. I want to be able to, have the things that I need and not have to worry about anything. And for me, it came down to a point of like, I could not imagine even starting a family or even wanting to, because with what I was doing for a living, what my husband was doing for a living, we were paycheck to paycheck at that moment. And I thought to myself, what am I supposed to do? Go to the government and ask them for assistance? Because when it came down to a girl that I was working with, she had to go to the doctor, and they told her, you need to get on this. You need to get on, the government assisted, food stamps, WIC programs, things of that nature, and understand that you're trying to help someone. But for me, I didn't want to depend on the government. It was like a very strong-willed thing in me of like, I'm not going to depend on anyone but myself to get the things that I want and desire in life. Anything but myself and my husband and what we can provide for each other. And, there's only so many times where you can, get set back, so many times where you can have, where you have to ask other people to help you out, or you need, whatever your situation may be. There's only so many times that you can say, oh, I wish it worked out, or I wish it was this way, or I want this way. And finally you get to a point where you say, I'm tired of wishing and wanting, and I'm going to do something about it. And the switch is getting very familiar with what you want to get out of your life. Your routine that is the heart of who you are, of what you do in your life. And so I feel like personal development, reading, writing, reflecting on what it is that you want to get. I use yoga as a reflection, and meditation as a reflection of the things that I am grateful for, and the things that I want to get out of life. I do these things for myself because I know that they will benefit me, because those are things that I enjoy, and I don't hold back self-love when it comes to doing things for myself. I don't hold that back, because I feel like that is what's going to help me succeed in my business, because that is why I drive my business so hard, is because I care enough about myself. And it's hard to say that. It's hard, I look away from the camera or whatever, but it's hard to admit that you care enough about yourself to make something happen for yourself in your life. It's hard to admit that sometimes, but once you can get over that, get over yourself essentially, and say, I have the ability to to do whatever it is they want to do with this life. And if I simply have somebody showing me the way and how to do it, then I have no excuse not to do it. And that's really what it came down to for me. There were other people who I saw making millions online, you know, and I got tired of watching these people make millions online, and I finally decided to step away and look at what I wanted, and not in any kind of realistic way or nothing, you know, where I'm like, well, I can't be them. It was like, if I want to be them, what am I doing every single day to get to that point? You know, and for the last 18 months, all I've done every single day after work is video after video after video, ramble after ramble. Half of it, I mean, I'd say 75% of the videos I don't even use. I just toss them out. But I've noticed with doTERRA, with this business, with this product, it comes so much more, I'm sorry. It comes so much more naturally. And it really is something that I enjoy sharing because I don't feel like I'm trying to swindle anybody into doing anything that they're not comfortable doing. Breathe. But, you know, for me, this business is as simple as using the products and having an experience with them and sharing that experience with others. Like, I can sit here and talk all day, but, you know, I do these videos every day, so that's all I do all day is ramble by myself. All right, gonna wrap this up. I just wanted to I guess share this video to show people that desire matching obsession equals results. And so become obsessed with the product, become obsessed with the business plan, become obsessed with the idea that you can change your life, and see how others have done it. Research how much value really comes not only from the products, but from the compensation plan, how you can truly change and transform your entire life by simply sharing. And I feel like for me, that was something that I found true value with, because I found my work to be humbling as a waitress. I feel like as a waitress, you are judged in how you feel in that moment. It doesn't matter how you feel. If you're at work, you need to be doing your job, and you need to be happy about whatever it is you're doing, no matter what you're doing. And I feel like being a waitress is like one of the top 5 most stressful jobs in the world. And you're judged in how you feel, and you can only fake it for so long. And that's the same thing with any business that you are trying to get into, anything that you're doing in life. You can only fake, you know, being happy or doing whatever it is that you're doing for so long until you really, for me, I decided if I want something, I need to work at it to get it and not complain about the work in the meantime. You know what I mean? So I'm going to get off here, boys. I'll talk to y'all later.